Moving on, China's economy is increasingly becoming a story of two very different realities. While artificial intelligence, advanced manufacturing and exports are powering growth in some of the country's biggest technology hubs, many provinces that rely on tourism, property and traditional industries are struggling to keep pace. Analysts are now calling this China's geographic K-shaped economy, where not just industries but entire regions are moving in opposite directions. We get you more details. Take a look.
China's economic divide is no longer limited to technology versus consumers. It is now becoming increasingly visible on the map. The latest provincial growth figures show that regions driven by artificial intelligence, semiconductors and advanced manufacturing are expanding much faster than provinces dependent on tourism, real estate and traditional heavy industries. Leading the pack is Zhejiang province, home to Alibaba and AI companies like DeepSeek and robotics firm Unitree. Its economy expanded 5.7% in the first half of the year, outperforming China's national growth rate of 4.7%. Other manufacturing and technology powerhouses, including Anhui, Shanghai and Shandong, also posted growth of 5.6%, driven by strong exports and demand for high-tech products. The picture looks very different elsewhere. Henan, a province heavily dependent on tourism and property, managed growth of just 2%. Yunnan and Liaoning both expanded only 2.5%, as traditional sectors continue to struggle amid weak domestic demand and China's prolonged property slowdown. Economists say regions with strong exports and advanced manufacturing are benefiting from the global AI boom, while provinces reliant on consumption and legacy industries are falling behind. Analysts say the divide could persist as Beijing continues shifting resources towards strategic industries such as artificial intelligence and semiconductors. However, if global demand for AI slows or Beijing rolls out stronger measures to revive consumption and stabilize the property market, the gap between China's regions could begin to narrow.
China's economy isn't slowing in one uniform direction, it is splitting into two very different stories. On one side are provinces benefiting from AI, exports and advanced manufacturing. But on the other hand are regions still weighed down by weak consumer demand, property troubles and traditional industries. Now, how Beijing bridges that widening gap could determine not just China's next phase of growth, but also the direction of the global economy. Well, with video journalist Abhishek, this is Adya Juneja reporting for WION World is One.